is Kedna.
And I'm Stephanie.
Yes, and I want to thank you guys for tuning in, vibing with us today. As you guys know, we are doing the Drink and Talk series where we convince you guys to definitely get you a glass of wine, champagne, or some vodka, cran, whatever, and definitely sit down and vibe with us. We're going to have an open discussion on an important topic today. My sister's going to go ahead and lead the way.
I have to lead the way? Okay, I'll lead the way. So today we are going to be talking about COVID-19 and the vaccine, the pandemic, and how it has affected us individually. So definitely comment how you feel. You can agree to disagree. Definitely. We're not all going to agree on this subject or any particular subject. People have their own opinions. People have their own perspective. So please just be respectful because, like I said, everybody has their own opinion to this topic. So you can comment down below how you feel about it, but be respectful to others when you're commenting on other people's comments, and even to this video.
I really like that disclaimer because that's so important, guys. With this all happening, I feel like a lot of us did began to divide ourselves with other people.
Yeah.
Rather, we know you have the two different sides of people who do believe in the COVID-19 pandemic and others who do not. And then you have people who, are very upset and believe that everybody should get vaccinated. And then you have the other side who feel like it shouldn't have to be mandatory for them to get vaccinated.
Right.
So it's okay. Everybody has their own opinion. So pretty much, guys, I wanted to just mention my sister and I, we don't even have the same perspective on the COVID-19 vaccination. We don't have the same perspective on the vaccine, and we're good. We're okay. We're connected. I'm not going to hate her and she's not going to hate me, and that doesn't make me respect her less as an individual, and vice versa, because we are okay with each other's perspective.
We're adults. We're not children. Grow up.
Definitely.
To be honest, we're adults. Act like one.
Guys, we are going to go ahead and give you 60 seconds to grab your glass and enjoy a drink, okay?
All right, welcome back.
Pretty much how I feel about the COVID vaccine. At first, when I heard about the COVID vaccine, I was totally against it, you guys. So I guess I'm coming from both perspectives and both arguments. So I was pretty much against it because the same reason why everybody else is against it. There's not enough research on the vaccination. It takes 7 years plus for them to create a vaccination, and they created this vaccination in less than a year. Less than a year. Keep that in mind, guys. You cannot tell me that's not alarming, because it is to me. Although you can say that maybe they were on overdrive figuring out a vaccination, but that doesn't resonate with me, and it doesn't sit right with me. Honestly, we are their test monkeys right now with the COVID vaccine. They haven't gotten a chance to test on people other than actual live people who
not
were
for
sick.
Long term. They got to test short term, but you can't tell me that 10 years from now I'm not going to be able to no longer have any kids because of this COVID vaccine, because the vaccine has not been out for 10 years. How can you have conducted that type of research? There's no way.
Exactly. So unless conspiracy theories here, unless this was something that was planned out and they knew about it and they're prepared for it. Anyways, we're not even going to go there. But like stated, I was on the opposite spectrum, and I will say I converted. Mind you, I really don't care if you get vaccinated or not. That's none of my concerns. I'm actually contemplating, guys, on getting vaccinated, and I will tell you why. One, because I plan.
It's not the smartest thing in the world.
Sis, let me say my point.
Okay, say your point. Say your point.
Because, and I know I have my followers with me. If you're following and you're pro the COVID vaccine, go ahead and put a whole bunch of ones in the comments, okay? Kedna Gang for life. So my sister and I, we both work in the healthcare industry. And we do the same thing. We don't want to really say what we do. So I took a break from my profession, just lollygagging really, and I was doing other things, and my sister's still in the profession. Now I do want to get back because not only are we needed in the hospitals because of the pandemic and what's going on. But I think it is important for people who are certified that we do go out and fight this fight and help out others, because at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. So that was my decision, and I should be getting interviewed any second now to start working, and they do require you to get vaccinated. So for my particular situation, I will get vaccinated. And maybe we may be the generation that have to do that sacrifice. And it is what it is. But if you obviously if you're looking into conspiracy theories and why you're upset about that, I understand. I don't like being told what I have to do. I don't like to be told that something is mandatory. But I'm just saying, me personally, I will voluntarily get the vaccination. I feel like it's a safe thing to do. And you never know. Maybe it does help. And maybe it is working. And that's just my argument there.
I mean, I love all the points that you did hit on the reasons why you want to get vaccinated. And although I don't agree, I do respect your decision, because at the end of the day, it is your decision.
Definitely.
But I am going to say why I have decided not to get vaccinated and why I feel like people shouldn't get vaccinated. This is my opinion. I'm not saying you should not get vaccinated. I feel like you shouldn't get vaccinated because of my opinion towards the vaccine. Okay, so the reason why I'm not getting vaccinated, as I stated before, is because I feel like there just has not been enough testing done to be able to tell me what's going to happen to me in the future. What if 5 years from now, this vaccine can paralyze me or will paralyze me? With the vaccines that are out now and are certain, the fact that you have to say, oh, this may be helping me, you never know, like this may be helping me. No, with the vaccines out, it should be for certain that it is going to help you. It should not be a maybe this is going to help me. The fact that you have to say maybe it's going to help me, that's frightening to me, because I want it to help me, you know? And for me, like I said, like with the vaccines that are out now, I know for sure the long-term effect, what that specific vaccine may do to me. I don't know what the COVID vaccine is going to do to me. Like Kedna said, this vaccine just came out like a year ago, not even a year ago, and it's being forced on us to take it. So that's one of my reasons for not wanting to take it. My second reason for not wanting to take it, you can call me conspiracy theorist or whatever you want to say, I don't care, because this is my opinion, but I do feel like there's some type of hidden agenda. Yes, I do. I feel that way because why is it being pushed so hard for people to take it? Why is it that if I don't take it, then I cannot travel? Why is it that if I can't take it now, I could lose my job because I'm not taking the COVID vaccine? Like, I thought we lived in America. It should be my choice whether I want to take it or whether I don't want to take it. We live in America. Now you're not giving me a choice anymore. Now it's I have to do this. I shouldn't have to do it. It should be my choice. And I don't understand why you would even have to force me to do something. If I die from COVID-19, then I die from COVID-19 because people that has a vaccine should be protected, right?
Yeah, they almost gave us like an ultimatum, basically. If you don't get the vaccine, you lose your job, or if you don't
travel.
get it, you can't do this, and who knows.
And they're just pushing people into fear. That's all it is. Like, I'm sorry, but a lot of people, all of you, I feel like everybody that got the COVID vaccine got it out of fear. Because why are you getting the vaccine? Everybody's being pushed into fear. It's either you're afraid to die, you're afraid to lose your job, you're afraid you won't be able to travel and maybe see your family because your family doesn't live where you live.
Yeah, a lot of people's situations.
It's all fear because of your specific situation. You're like, oh, well, I don't want to die. I can't lose my job. I have a family to look out for. I have bills to pay. Well, I have family in other countries. I want to go see them. Like, all they did was push you into getting the COVID vaccine. They put fear in you and you all fell for it. And you're trying to force your thought process onto the people that don't want to get it, which honestly I don't think is fair. Like, you should respect people's opinion no matter what.
We're adults.
If I don't want to get the COVID vaccine, then I don't want to get it. You shouldn't be the one telling me, oh, you're the reason why COVID is never going to go away. That's not true, number one. I'll tell you that right now. And number two, like, why are you trying to force this down my throat? I don't have to get the COVID vaccine. It's my choice. It's my choice whether I want to get it or not. It's my choice if I want to put that chemical in my body, because it is a chemical in my body. I don't want to. And you have no say in that, because I have a say into what I put in my body.
Exactly. I agree. Almost like, the whole abortion law, which is another video for another day.
A different conversation.
Crazy, yeah. I agree. I definitely agree with what you're saying, because like I said, I've been on that end of that spectrum where I felt like it's unfair for you to tell me, you know, this is mandatory. It is, and I totally disagree with that. The only thing I'm agreeing with is that I don't think getting the vaccination is such a bad thing. Now, if you're on the other side, I don't think that's terrible as well. But like I said, I'm going to do what I have to do regardless. I'm not going to let COVID stop me, and I'm not going to let a COVID vaccination stop me as well. So in that case, I'm just, you know, I'm not necessarily forming to what they want me to do, because although they have it mandatory for people who wish to work or whatever the case may be, it's just an ultimatum at the end of the day. You know, it's not yet that they have stated if you don't have the vaccine, maybe you'll go to jail or something terrible will happen to you. That's not the case.
I feel like it's gonna get there sooner.
But they're giving ultimatums. That's what they're doing right now. Definitely, they're doing that. So it is different. Like I said, my sister is a healthcare professional, and I am too. But I just haven't been in the healthcare field for a while now. But which is crazy because COVID happened and it really didn't affect me, but I know it affected my sister in different ways. So she got to see it firsthand, and I had to see it. So her perspective is different based on her experiences. And like stated, like, we're fine. I respect it. It is what it is. You know, we're two individuals, we're two adults. That's why any adult I meet, I won't judge them rather than want to take the vaccination or not, because ultimately it's their choice and it's their life, what they want to do.
Oh, and just an extra add-on, we both did have COVID-19. We did. I think your boyfriend did too, right?
I've honestly, for me personally, I'm pretty sure I've had COVID-19 more than once. It's never been medically proven though, because every time I've taken the test, it's always came out negative. But definitely, we have people in our family who've been tested. I had
COVID-19. I was tested for it. And my family is the same thing. Everybody in my family got tested for COVID-19 and came back positive. And even my mom, my brother.
Mine didn't come back positive.
Mom?
No, mine.
No, I said my mom.
Oh, okay.
My mom, my brother, and our other sisters, like, they all came back positive. And to be honest, we all beat it. And just for people who's like, oh well, if you have an underlying condition, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yes, my husband has diabetes type 1, and he was fine. He was actually better than I do, and I don't have an underlying condition. So COVID-19 hits everybody differently. Like, you get hit differently. There could be like a gene in your body that doesn't react well with COVID, and that's how you end up passing, or whatever the case may be. But COVID hits everyone differently. Just because you have an underlying condition doesn't mean that you're absolutely going to get hit with COVID-19 worse. That's not true. It's just, you just have to take care of yourself and not think about it too much. Remember, it's mind over matter. Don't think about it too much.
We're both like people who take more of a holistic approach to most things. So during this whole pandemic, herbs been on deck, guys.
Yes.
Take your herbs, take your supplements. Definitely eat proper, especially during these times.
Drink a lot of water.
A lot of water. Cancel the juice. Just cancel the juice, please.
I know we're doing wine.
Yeah, we're doing wine, but
just for tonight.
Just for tonight. I barely drink too.
I don't drink.
So guys, I definitely want you guys to put a comment down below what you guys think about the vaccination. Did you get it? Do you know anyone who's agreeing to get it and disagreeing to get it? Do you know anyone who's lost their job because they refuse to get the COVID vaccination? Tell us your stories. We want to hear it, and we definitely want to tune in and figure out what you guys are going through, because although our experiences are different, we don't know the experiences of other people unless we share and we put our heads together and make an impact and make a difference. That's the only way we can.
Something I do want to say is that they're not sharing enough of people who are dying from the COVID-19 vaccine.
Tell them that.
There are people who do die from from receiving the COVID-19 vaccine, but instead of airing that and talking about that, they talk about people who are dying from COVID-19
and not the vaccination.
And not the vaccination. So there are people who do die from the vaccination. So that's also something that you should keep in mind if you haven't gotten vaccinated and you are considering getting vaccinated. Not that I'm saying that you shouldn't get vaccinated because you're gonna die. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying consider the fact that there are people who do die from it. So please just do your research and decide for yourself what you want to do, and take everything into consideration. Like,
Exactly.
Kedna doesn't necessarily want to take it, but she's going to take it because she doesn't want it to stop her from living her life, basically.
Doing my daily shenanigans.
You know, because they are going to be stopping people who don't take it from doing certain things like travel and working, and probably, shoot, who knows, grocery shopping.
Who knows
like,
what else?
You don't know what else is going to come after this. So just, you don't have to believe in it to take it, because Kedna sure as hell don't. But she doesn't want it to stop. She doesn't want it to affect the way that she lives her life, and I understand that. But me, I'm always going to make ends meet no matter what, no matter what I have to do. So no, I will not be taking the COVID-19 vaccine, because regardless, I'm going to do what I have to do.
COVID itself pushed a lot of entrepreneurs
Yeah.
and pushed a lot of people to be able to survive and defend for themselves without depending on the government. So I definitely agree with a lot of you guys who's like, okay, well, you know what? I'm not taking the vaccination. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm a boss. I'm a CEO. I'm an owner. Good. I just want you guys to thoroughly think this through and decide what's best for you and your family and the people that surround you. Because for my sister, she has a lot of support. So at the end of the day, she has people to support her no matter what. So I just want you guys to all think clearly and think about your personal experience, and don't get so influenced by what someone else think or what someone else is saying. What's best for you? What's going to be best for you? What's going to best fit and suit your needs and your lifestyle? That's really what it boils down to. Like my sister and I, we have a completely different lifestyle, and like I stated, that's why I decided to. I haven't taken it yet. Just be mindful. I'm still like pushing it aside, but when I really need to, if I really have to, I will, because that's what's going to better suit my lifestyle. And I don't want to take the vaccination, but to fit my needs, I'm going to do it, and that's what's going to fit my needs. So thank you guys for tuning in. We're definitely feeling very nice right now. I'm not sure how you guys
Hope you are too.
Yeah, I definitely hope you guys are too. And this has been an amazing conversation. I'm glad we finally got to release this off our chest, because this is something we've never really talked about publicly. When we have decided that we wanted to talk about it with you guys. So definitely, guys, leave us feedback. Thank you for tuning in to Xclusive Gems podcast, and we appreciate you guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.